You are now familiar with the first two steps in the design thinking process. Or if you are in a design thinking project, you have already at the stage where you have gone out and conducted wide stakeholder engagements through focus groups, through listening and empathizing deeply with the culture, the community and the context in which you are trying to produce a solution. You then used all of the information that you gathered from the empathy phase to distill it down to a point of view in the define phase. We've spoken about how the defined space should actually give you clarity on the next steps and should give you a way to produce certain outcomes towards the challenges that you're trying to solve. But design thinking has yet to ask you to jump into the solution. It does not ask you to start building solutions with the assumption that you have a particular point of view and that point of view is right. Instead, it asks you to think deeply about the process of ideation because it talks about ideation not just as an act of producing one idea. It is actually discussing ideation as a culture of comfort, a culture of curiosity, and a culture of creative coming together of people. This is the critical idea that we need to understand in the next step of ideation. Ideation is a natural human process. All of us ideate, whether it is within ourselves or while partnering and collaborating with others. There is always an engagement, an exchange of ideas. But what is particular about the process of ideation in a design thinking context? First, let us understand the fundamental idea of ideate. The ideation phase is not so much about coming up with the right solution. It is about coming up with the broadest range of possibilities. It is both the fuel and the source material for prototyping and coming up with innovative, citizen-centric solutions. Why should we ideate? Ideation is our chance to combine our in-depth understanding of the problem, space, and people we are working for with our own imagination to generate a wide number of solutions. In this phase, we will be able to engage our team in focused brainstorming to harness diverse perspectives, lean on everyone's unique strengths for optimal results, keep our innovation strategies adaptable, allowing for flexible solutions, and always remain open to unexpected insights as they often lead to groundbreaking ideas. Further, it has three elements that make it particular and unique, which we will look at to deepen our understanding of this step. To do this, let us take inspiration from India's commendable climate action. When navigating the complexities of public administration, one can draw parallels from India's proactive approach towards addressing global climate challenges. First, consider the guiding hand. Just as India's nationally determined contribution guides the country's climate initiatives, the facilitator in the ideation process steers the team towards effective solutions. India has pledged to reduce its emissions intensity by up to 35% by 2030 and aims for 40% of its electricity to come from non-fossil fuel sources. This direction wasn't randomly chosen. It was guided by expert insights and clear objectives. Similarly, in ideation, we need a guiding force to channel our thoughts effectively. Then comes fostering a culture of curiosity. Our commitment to adopting sustainable lifestyles rooted in our traditional values of conservation and moderation is a testament to India's culture of curiosity and learning. This aspect of the NDC mirrors the spirit of ideation. Just as we are curious about sustainable lifestyles, in ideation we should be open to exploring various possibilities without preconceived notions or judgments. Lastly, it's about generating a large quantity of ideas. India's ambitious target of creating a carbon sink of up to 3 billion tons of CO2 by enhancing forest cover showcases the nation's breadth of vision. In ideation, it's about dreaming big and having a plethora of solutions at hand. Like India's focus on a gamut of areas from clean economic development to environment-friendly technology like electric cars and building solar panels. Let's explore a case that exemplifies the importance of the ideate phase. A dedicated officer, faced with the challenge of protecting a revered animal, encountered multiple hurdles. inadequate shelters leading to health issues, illegal activities harming the animals, and a community unaware of the economic and environmental benefits of the animal's byproducts. The officer tapped into the power of design thinking, especially the stage of ideation. The first step was immersion. By visiting shelters and engaging with caretakers, a deep understanding of the ground realities was achieved. This informed the ideation sessions that followed. These brainstorming sessions, facilitated with expertise, were the crucible where transformative ideas were forged. Proposals ranged from setting up local protection communities and allocating funds for shelter improvements to launching platforms for trading animal byproducts. Certain ideas were prototyped and tested, and the results? An enhanced welfare of the animals, improved infrastructure, and a heightened awareness of the economic benefits of the animal byproducts. This case underscores the power of the ideate phase. By fostering curiosity and expansive thinking, a myriad solutions emerged, some of which revolutionized the way the challenges were addressed. In our roles, we're poised to drive significant change. Embracing the principles of ideation can empower us to uncover transformative solutions that resonate at the grassroots level.